Here we go, 44 degrees, Friday afternoon.
But 1 minute on the clock, let's get you to the Paddy Star Parade in Dublin. 2 grand per correct answer, best of luck, Toby.
Alright, thank you.
Your time starts now. A person's one true love is commonly known as the love of their what?
Life.
Correct. Note Printing Australia produces banknotes and what official travel document?
Passport.
Correct. According to folklore, Krampus punishes bad children in which holiday season?
Christmas.
Correct. In the 2018 film, Jude Law plays Harry Potter character Albus who?
Pass.
Dumbledore. Which homophone means both fish eggs and to propel a
Row,
boat with
row.
oars?
Pass.
Row. In the 90s, what island nation dropped the word Western from its name?
Samoa.
Samoa.
Correct. The Golden Collar Awards were established to honour what type of animals in film?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Correct. The name of which alcoholic spirit commonly follows the words malt, Irish and rye?
Whiskey.
Liquor.
Scotch.
Whiskey. As of 2018, how many EPL titles has Leicester City won?
1.
Correct. Katy Perry had a 2012 hit with the song Wide What?
Eyes.
Low.
Awake. Angus cattle are predominantly red or what other colour?
White.
Wide load. She hopes she's not watching. $12,000. Good on you, Tony. Great way to open your car, and it gets you to Dublin for
Some pork on you.
Nickling.
Rilla.
I've an SCA.
All right, release the chaser. Oh, sorry. Get over there. Second me there, check it out.
G'day, Toby. There you go. Now, I have to thank you, Toby, because I'm sure one day I will get asked the question, what is the meaning of the common idiom, make it happen in the quokka enclosure? And now I know.
$12,000. Hello, Sharky.
Hello.
5 correct answers. 4 makes it.
$3,000.
Alternate marketer and all that.
Yeah, and my own personal stuff as well, yeah.
Good on you. Nice. Well, that sounds great. 1 minute on the clock. Best of luck to you. And your time starts. Now, a long black is typically made from coffee and which liquid? Milk. Water. Tears Dry on Their Own was a hit song for the late singer Amy who?
Winehouse.
Correct. Which country's astronauts were the first to dock 2 spacecraft together in orbit?
USA.
USA.
Correct. What term meaning polite is given to a war between citizens of the same country?
Civil.
Civil. Correct. In the novel The Handmaid's Tale, what colour dresses do the handmaids wear?
White.
Red.
Correct. The town of Onslow is located in which Australian state or territory?
Western Australia.
Queensland.
WA. Who is the only Scottish actor to play James Bond in 7 feature films?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Correct. Music. What is the common abbreviation of the word collaboration?
Collab.
Collab.
Correct. In which century did a British royal first visit Australia?
19th.
20th.
19th. Which of the houses in federal parliament has the most sitting members?
House of Representatives.
Senate.
House of Reps. A win. Spiro, another good round. Another good round. There were a couple there you didn't know. You gave yourself a little bit of time to think about it. Not too much.
Easy.
Yeah, they look pretty good, don't they? All right, well, let's get that in your bucket
All
and
right.
off your list. 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts. Now, a rhyming term meaning the head of the police force is top what?
Cop.
Cop. Correct. The rough collie breed is synonymous with which fictional film and TV dog?
Lassie.
Snoopy.
Lassie. The Keats Shelley Memorial House in Rome is next to which famous stairs?
The...
Mm.
Tree.
The Spanish Steps.
Yeah.
Nearby. What homophone means the sea level cycle and is the past tense of tide?
Tide.
Tide.
Correct. In the musical Wicked, Elphaba becomes the Wicked Witch of the what?
West.
Correct. The Ladies in White is a famous opposition movement in which communist country?
China.
Cuba.
No.
The first golfer to reach $10 million in career earnings was Greg who?
Norman.
Correct. Beginning with P, what cloth canopy is open to ensure a safe
Parachute.
skydiving land?
Parachute.
Correct. What word is the French equivalent of the English honorific Mrs.?
Miss.
Madame.
Excluding the sun, what is the single largest object in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Saturn.
Jupiter. Yeah, you're on the right track.
Yeah,
You're on the right
isn't it
track.
far off?
Go one down, thanks. But $10,000.
All right.
That's all right. And what do we want to get out of today?
I'd like to update my little car, like
Yeah.
something from this century would be great. And then I've also thought of, like if I was super good, I could go to Mexico and do a tequila and chili tour, road
Gee,
trip.
that sounds good. You can work it out. 1 minute on the clock. Best of luck to you, Supercars.
Thank you.
And your time starts. Now, a common phrase for a lack of alertness is the lights are on, but nobody's what?
Home.
Home.
Correct. Mike Mackay won Olympic gold with the rowing quartet known by what rhyming
Awesome
nickname?
foursome.
The awesome foursome.
Yeah, she got it.
Constable is a character in which Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
Pass.
Cats.
Hmm.
What word means a narrow road and an allocated section of track in a sprint race?
Lane.
Lane.
Correct. A 1993 film directed by Steven Spielberg is Schindler's what?
List.
Correct. Jersey is the largest in which group of European
Channel Islands.
Pass. The Channel Islands. Earth is at aphelion when it is furthest from what celestial body?
In the sun.
Correct. An alliterative term for a utensil used to wash leafy greens is salad what?
Mix.
Spinner. The combined British and Irish rugby union team is named after which animal?
Bulldog.
Lion.
Correct. In what Aussie TV series do Rebecca Gibney and Hugh Sheridan play mother and son?
The Pat to the Rafters.
Correct. The sacred Shinto shrines and Buddhist temple of Nikko are in which country?
Japan.
Thailand.
Japan. Julius Richard Petrie. Oh,
You wouldn't have Shintos in Thailand, wouldn't you?
no, you have not. They don't call you super cans for nothing. That was the highest cash builder of the match. $14,000. Nice and played. Good. Now, it gets yourself something pretty decent second hand
Yes.
for $14,000. You have a very decent trip to Mexico for $14,000.
Oh, for goodness sake.
If we get it past the shark. And here he comes, Supercast.
G'day, Karen.
Hello.
So you enjoy working in a place that resembles The Shining? Well,
Yes.
here's Sharky.
No.
Yeah, Sharky.
A beautiful two-step head start, 2 minutes on the clock. Team, hands on buzzers.
She made it.
I wish you the very best of luck. Your time starts now. A drum kit is typically played with what implement?
Zero.
Drumsticks. Correct. Taron Egerton plays the title role in the film Robin Hood.
Hood.
Zero.
Correct. What is the most populous island of the British Isles?
Karen.
England. Great Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
Which racehorse won the 2018 Melbourne Cup?
Karen.
Cross counter.
Correct. What word means both a railway and a recording of a song?
Track.
Zero.
Correct. Delphinus is a genus of what marine mammal?
Dolphin.
Karen.
Walrus.
Dolphin. To allow something to fail is to let it wither on the what?
Vine.
Karen.
Wind.
The vine. What is the official state religion of Libya?
Islam.
Zero.
Chris,
Nah, hardly.
Which animated series features the rescue dogs Marshall and Chase?
Karen.
Pass.
Paw Patrol. The Italian Space Agency headquarters are in which city?
Zero.
Rome. Correct. Harold Thomas designed which Australian flag?
Zero.
Eureka.
Sorry, Aboriginal flag.
Yeah.
An iced bobo biscuit is traditionally topped with desiccated what?
Coconut.
Karen.
Coconut.
Correct. In which European country is the city of Valladolid?
No. She pronounced it.
Italy.
Spain. An ABBA tribute album by Cher is titled Dancing what?
Queen.
Karen.
Queen.
Correct. In which human appendage is the hammock bone?
Zero.
Leg.
The hand. In Scottish folklore, which monster is known as Nessie?
Loch Ness.
Loch Ness.
Correct. A popular communist slogan is workers of the world, what?
Unite.
Unite. Correct. In which US state were outlaws Bonnie and Clyde born?
Texas.
Zero.
Texas. Correct. In aviation, the abbreviation GAF stands for German Air what?
Force. Ship.
Finance. Force. Who was the longest serving Australian federal Liberal leader?
Zero.
Bob Menzies.
Fraser. Menzies. What word means to preserve food in vinegar or salt water?
Pickle.
Curate. Pickle. Alright. Alright, so it's alright. 12 puts you on the periphery. So if you can get a few pushbacks,
It's disappointing,
and if
let's
you can
face
nail
it.
them,
Let's know.
you're in with a shot. Sharp.
Well, I promise you this, I'll get 12 right, but I may need to get more than that right if you push me back.
Correctamundo. So final chase for $67,000 after these news headlines.
Thanks, Andrew. Next, health and safety alerts ahead of a 44-degree scorcher. The latest details live. Plus, chaos erupts in Chelsea.
Fed up locals say they've had enough.
A garbage truck driver killed in a freak accident in Epping.
Truth, teenage crimes on the rise.
New figures show it's skyrocketing. Details at 6.
Also, a bushfire crisis escalates. Melbourne's New Year's Eve party plan revealed.
Why the Lord Mayor says it'll be our biggest yet.
President Trump impeached in Washington. How a Christmas ham left pensioners stranded and why Tiger Stars quit.
I was divided. I was split between two worlds.
7 News is next.
Thank you to the newsroom for that. $67,000, only 12 on the board. But sometimes, it's when the expectations are really low that we get the shock of our lives. It's happened to every chaser. I hope it happens today. Sharky, are we good to go?
I'm ready.
It's time for the final chase. Dryden, your time starts now. The Australian Brumby belongs to which species of animal?
Horse.
Horse. Correct. The film P.S. I Love You stars Oscar winner Hilary who?
Swank.
Correct. What is the most populous city in Italy's region of Tuscany?
Florence.
Correct.
Yeah.
In which sport is Belinda Bencic a professional player?
Basketball.
Stop the clock.
Never heard of her.
I'm thinking like a tennis kind of thing, but I haven't heard of...
Might be tennis.
Tennis. I haven't heard of doing any.
Well, like a volleyball or something like that.
Yeah, go for that. Well, that's not
Netball.
familiar.
Netball be a better bet than volleyball.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, come on.
Andrew, we're going to go for soccer.
Maybe.
It is tennis. It's tennis. Yeah. 1:41 on the clock. 9 required. And your time, Sharky, restarts now. Which playing card's name also means a device used to raise a car?
Jack.
Jack, yeah.
Correct. What natural weather phenomenon can be ball, sheet or forked?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Correct. What is the male equivalent of the American sorority house?
Fraternity.
Correct. Which long-serving British queen died on the Isle of Wight?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Correct. If TV's The Addams Family, what relation is Wednesday to Gomez?
Daughter.
Correct. Which green paste is commonly known as Japanese horseradish?
Wasabi.
Correct. What flag is flown by Australia's merchant navy?
Red Duster.
The blue ensign.
Stop the clock.
Right.
What flag is flown by Australia's merchant navy?
Red Duster. Be pretty well. That's what the British one is, so I assume ours is the same.
And it's either the navy is white, but I don't know.
Red
Sydney Mission
Duster.
flag.
Yeah. What colour? The
What
question
colour
is.
was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's white. I think it's white.
What was white?
Do you know?
No.
It's white. I'll go white because it's the navy.
Andrew, you go with white. It's the red ensign.
okay.
Red ensign. Yep. Indeed. 1:04 on the clock. 3 required. And your time restarts. Now, flexitarian is a blend of vegetarian and which other word?
Flexible.
Correct. The Hubbard Glacier is partly in which US state?
Alaska.
Correct. Hit song by the Eagles is New Kid in what?
Town.
Now.
Correct. Damn team. Yeah. Unfortunately, just picking through listening. Stan, I've got to say goodbye to you. $67,000. Great haul, team. Bryden.
Look, it was a good fun game. Bad luck team, and especially Karen. Full credit for going for that high offer and taking it.
Absolutely. Very few people do that. Lovely playing with everyone. I love.
Extreme heat pour lines as soon as the temperature.
Night of booze-fueled violence. Dozens of youths ran riot. Their night of summer shame ending with a wild brawl on a bus.
Mayhem on a Chelsea bus. Police opened fire with capsicum spray, but it does little to quell the violence. Those involved more interested in streaming the fight on social media. Police feared there'd be trouble. They swarmed Chelsea Beach, streets and local shops, but
Have a
even
look at
that couldn't stop it. Witnesses say the teens used broken bottles as weapons.
They had the bottle, the glass bottle, and they make afraid everyone.
Disgusted locals forced to clean up their mess.
The beach is just covered, right down with plastic and rubbish.
We sort of try and keep away from the beach when it's warmer because you know there's going to be trouble. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing.
Nada Vizic has lived here for 12 years. She says the violence has never been so bad.
How often are you seeing the violence in your street and in Chelsea? Every hot day, so as soon as it hits 35 degrees, it's guaranteed we don't go to the beach.
Police are playing it down. They say the behaviour on the beach before the violence was unwelcome but not illegal.
There were a group of African youth or youth of African appearance who were becoming unruly. They weren't committing any offences, they were just becoming unruly and disturbing people on the beach.
So being unruly and disturbing people on the beach isn't an offence. It says it all, doesn't
For
it?
many locals, that's simply not enough.
Well, there is a crime problem, and I think Mr. Andrews, if you would like, come out tomorrow to the
Fat
beach.
chance.
Come with your family. Don't bring your security guards. Just yourself. And see how safe you feel.
Cassie Zobos, 7 News.
Wonderful.
A moment in attention has claimed the life of an innocent Melbourne truck driver. He was killed in a freak accident when part of another vehicle became a deadly hazard.
A simple mistake with deadly consequences. Father of two, Peter Howard, ripped from the cabin of his garbage truck.
Nothing could have prepared me for the phone call this morning.
He was hit by the stabilising arm from a truck that had just loaded a container. Similar to this one, it appears the driver simply forgot to retract it when he drove off.
He drove into
He's
it.
left a stabiliser arm fully extended, and that's on the driver's side of the vehicle.
It narrowly missed a small car. A desperate witness tried to warn the driver before the arm smashed into Mr. Howard's truck.
Someone tried to get his attention to let him know that that stabiliser arm was still extended, but he obviously didn't hear them in his truck.
Mr. Howard loved his cricket and footy. His family left devastated.
It's Christmas and we've just lost, you know, the person that takes care of us.
Been missed a hell of a lot by all the staff here. The customers on his run, they'll miss him dearly.
The accident has left those who witnessed it in complete shock. They say there was nothing the garbage truck driver could have done to avoid being hit.
He wouldn't have had any time to avoid what happened.
The container truck driver is being questioned.
But when I got to Mum and Dad's place, the first thing, you know, Mum was worried about was who's going to make the pavlova for Christmas now.
Louisa Cheatley, 7 News.
A sadistic teenager who believes she was a werewolf has been acquitted of murdering a man she met via an online dating app. Jamie Lee DeHolgai was today found guilty of the lesser charge of manslaughter for choking Indian student Mullen Rathod with a cord. DeHolgai's lawyer says her client isn't a murderer but is a deeply troubled girl. She'll be sentenced at a later date. Sydney's worst fears have been